what happens when Toyota's most beloved compact SUV gets the full Gazoo Racing treatment? What you're looking at isn't just another RAV4. This is the 2026 Toyota RAV4 GR Sport, and it represents something we've never seen before in this segment. A plug-in hybrid crossover with genuine performance credentials, packing 320 horsepower and a 0-60 sprint that'll leave traditional compact SUVs in the dust. So welcome to Swift Shift, where innovation meets the road and every drive tells a new story. Over the next few minutes, we're diving deep into every aspect of this game-changing crossover. We'll explore how Toyota has completely reimagined the RAV4's design language with aggressive GR styling cues that actually serve a functional purpose. Inside, we'll discover a cabin that balances family practicality with genuine sport-tuned touches, from the micro-suede seating surfaces to the innovative storage solutions that make this crossover genuinely livable. But here's where it gets really interesting. Under the hood lies Toyota's most advanced plug-in hybrid powertrain, promising both electrified efficiency and genuine performance thrills. We're talking about a crossover that can tackle your daily commute on pure electric power, then transform into a canyon-carving machine when the mood strikes. And with Toyota's commitment to electrifying their entire 2026 lineup, this GR Sport represents the future of performance SUVs. Finally, we'll break down the pricing strategy and market positioning that could make this the most compelling compact performance SUV you can actually afford. So buckle up, because the RAV4 just got serious, and the compact SUV segment will never be the same. Let's dive in. Exterior and design. The first thing that hits you about the 2026 RAV4 GR Sport is that distinctive hammerhead-inspired front end. And this isn't just stylistic flourish. Toyota's design team has crafted something that looks purposeful, almost predatory in its stance. Those angular LED headlight units aren't just for show. They integrate seamlessly with the upper and lower daytime lighting signatures, creating a lighting pattern that's unmistakably modern and surprisingly premium for this segment. But it's the lower fascia where the GR influence really shows its teeth. Those massive air intakes aren't just cosmetic, they're functional, channeling airflow for both cooling and aerodynamic efficiency. The gloss black finish throughout gives this crossover an almost stealth-like presence, while the prominent GR badging leaves no doubt about this SUV's performance intentions. It's a design language borrowed directly from the GR Corolla, and it translates beautifully to the crossover format. Moving to the profile, Toyota has maintained the familiar RAV4 proportions that buyers love, while adding enough visual drama to justify that GR badge. Those sharp character lines cutting from the hood into the A-pillar create genuine visual tension, while the settled body-colored side skirts and black fender flares give this crossover a planted, athletic stance. The two-tone paint scheme, particularly stunning in this configuration, adds visual weight to the roofline, while making the body appear to float above those distinctive black wheel arches. The wheel design deserves special mention here. These aren't just pretty faces. The gloss black finish with machine-turned accents hints at the performance capability lurking beneath, while those red brake calipers visible through the spokes suggest serious stopping power. It's details like these that separate the GR Sport from typical crossover fare, creating visual cues that promise genuine performance substance behind the style. The rear treatment might be the most successful aspect of this entire design refresh. Those connected LED taillights create a modern light signature that feels distinctly Toyota while pushing the brand's design language into new territory. The integration of the RAV4 lettering into the taillight bar is particularly clever. It's subtle enough to avoid looking gimmicky while adding genuine brand presence. That rear spoiler isn't just for show. The aerodynamic package has been genuinely optimized for both efficiency and high-speed stability, with functional airflow management throughout the rear bumper design. The two-tone finish continues around back, with that satin gray lower section providing visual weight and suggesting genuine off-road capability. Even the cargo area reflects the attention to detail, with GR-branded floor mats and intelligent storage solutions that make this crossover as practical as it is visually striking. This is Toyota proving that mainstream doesn't have to mean boring, and that performance credibility can coexist with everyday usability in ways we haven't seen before in this segment. Interior and technology. Step inside the RAV4 GR Sport, and you're immediately struck by how Toyota has elevated the interior experience without losing sight of the practical requirements that make crossovers so appealing. The first thing you notice is the material quality. That soft-touch dashboard treatment extends much further than you'd expect in this price range, while the micro-suede seating surfaces with red accent stitching immediately communicate the performance intentions. But it's the intelligent design choices that really impress. Take that 3-spoke wheel steering wheel with its integrated GR badging and aluminum paddle shifters. It feels genuinely sporty in your hands while maintaining the ergonomic excellence Toyota is known for. The red stitching throughout isn't just decorative. It creates visual cohesion that ties the entire cabin together, from the steering wheel through the shifter surround to the seat bolsters. It's the kind of thoughtful engineering that makes the difference between a crossover you tolerate and one you genuinely enjoy living with. The dual-screen setup represents Toyota's commitment to modern connectivity without overwhelming the user experience. While we couldn't activate the systems in this pre-production model, the layout suggests thoughtful integration of climate controls and infotainment functions. The physical climate controls below the main screen strike the right balance between modern tech integration and real-world usability, because nobody wants to dig through menu systems just to adjust the temperature. Storage solutions throughout this cabin reveal genuine attention to daily usability. That wireless charging pad isn't just thrown in as an afterthought. It's integrated into a comprehensive storage ecosystem that includes multiple phone-sized cubbies, generous center console space, and even that clever flip-out armrest system that transforms from personal comfort to shared storage depending on your needs. It's the kind of thoughtful engineering that makes the difference between a crossover you tolerate and one you genuinely enjoy living with. The rear passenger experience maintains Toyota's reputation for family-friendly practicality while adding genuine comfort touches. At nearly 6 feet tall, the space back here is genuinely impressive. Not just adequate, but actually comfortable for adult passengers on longer journeys. The air vents, dual USB ports, and rear seat storage cubbies show that Toyota understands this crossover needs to work for families, not just driving enthusiasts. The cargo area perfectly encapsulates this crossover's dual personality. That power liftgate opens to reveal genuinely useful space, but it's the details that matter. The GR-branded floor mats, the intelligent storage compartments, and the flat folding rear seats that create a truly flexible loading environment. The spare tire inclusion might seem old-fashioned, but it speaks to Toyota's understanding that crossover buyers value genuine capability over style points. The overall cabin experience manages to feel both premium and purposeful, sport-tuned and family-friendly. It's a balance that's harder to achieve than it appears, and Toyota has managed it without the compromises that typically define vehicles trying to serve multiple masters. Powertrain and performance. Under the hood of the RAV4 GR Sport lies Toyota's most sophisticated powertrain combination yet, a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine working in harmony with advanced electric motors to deliver a combined 320 horsepower. But this isn't just about peak power figures. It's about how that power is delivered and managed across the entire driving experience. The plug-in hybrid architecture brings multiple personality modes to this crossover. In pure electric mode, you're looking at approximately 50 miles of zero-emission driving, perfect for daily commuting or those early morning starts when you don't want to wake the neighbors. The instant torque delivery from the electric motors means throttle response that puts traditional gasoline engines to shame, with smooth, linear acceleration that builds confidence rather than overwhelming the chassis. When the gasoline engine joins the party, the character transforms completely. That 5.4-second 0 to 60 time isn't just impressive for a family crossover, it's genuinely quick by any standard.
Putting this RAV4 in performance territory that traditional compact SUVs can't even approach. The all-wheel drive system isn't just for weather confidence, it's been tuned to deliver genuine performance traction, managing power distribution between front and rear axles with the kind of sophistication typically reserved for much more expensive vehicles. The GR Sport treatment extends far beyond cosmetic modifications. The sport-tuned suspension provides genuine handling improvements while maintaining the ride quality that crossover buyers demand. The steering calibration has been sharpened for better road feel and response, while the braking system, evidenced by those red calipers visible through the wheel spokes, provides the stopping power to match the increased performance capability. But perhaps most importantly, this powertrain combination doesn't force you to choose between performance and efficiency. The Intelligent Drive Mode system allows you to prioritize electric driving for efficiency, hybrid operation for balanced performance, or full power mode when you want to access every bit of that 320 horsepower capability. It's the kind of flexibility that makes this crossover genuinely versatile rather than just fast. The integration of trail and snow modes alongside the performance-oriented settings acknowledges that crossover buyers want capability in all conditions, not just on smooth pavement. This isn't just a fast crossover, it's a genuinely capable one that happens to be fast. And that distinction matters more than you might think. Pricing and availability. Here's where the RAV4 GR Sport story gets really interesting from a market perspective. While Toyota hasn't released final pricing, industry expectations suggest this performance-oriented plug-in hybrid will slot in at a premium that's surprisingly accessible compared to European alternatives. We're looking at positioning that should undercut comparable offerings from BMW, Mercedes-Benz, and Audi by significant margins while delivering similar or superior performance capabilities. The competitive landscape reveals just how unique this offering really is. Look across the compact crossover segment and you won't find anything quite like this combination of performance, efficiency, and practicality. Hyundai doesn't offer a true performance variant of the Tucson. Honda's CR-V lacks any genuinely sporty options. The closest competitors come from premium European brands, where similar capability commands significantly higher prices and often compromises on practicality. Toyota's decision to electrify their entire 2026 lineup creates interesting strategic positioning for the GR Sport. This isn't just a one-off performance model, it's part of a comprehensive electrification strategy that suggests long-term commitment to this powertrain combination. The availability of standard hybrid and front-wheel drive variants means buyers can access the new RAV4 design and technology at multiple price points. But the GR Sport represents the halo vehicle that showcases what's possible when Toyota gets serious about performance. Launch timing appears optimized for maximum market impact, with availability expected across major markets simultaneously rather than the staggered rollout that often characterizes new model launches. The plug-in hybrid powertrain should qualify for federal tax incentives in most regions, effectively reducing the real-world price premium for this performance capability. The global rollout strategy suggests Toyota's confidence in this model's broad appeal. This isn't a limited edition specialty vehicle, it's positioned as a mainstream offering that happens to deliver exceptional performance. That positioning could fundamentally shift buyer expectations in the compact crossover segment, forcing competitors to respond with their own performance-oriented alternatives or risk appearing outdated. The value proposition becomes even more compelling when you consider the total ownership experience. Toyota's hybrid reliability reputation, combined with the reduced maintenance requirements of electric drive components, suggests ownership costs that could actually be lower than traditional gasoline alternatives, despite the significantly higher performance capability. Final verdict. Standing back and absorbing the complete package that is the 2026 RAV4 GR Sport, what strikes you most is how seamlessly Toyota has managed to blend seemingly contradictory requirements. This is simultaneously a practical family crossover and a genuinely thrilling performance vehicle. It's environmentally conscious, yet emotionally engaging. It's accessible, yet sophisticated in ways that challenge preconceptions about what mainstream automotive brands can achieve. The GR Sport treatment proves that performance credibility doesn't require compromising the fundamental virtues that make crossovers appealing in the first place. The cargo space remains genuinely useful. The rear seat accommodates adult passengers comfortably. The ride quality works for daily driving, not just weekend canyon runs. Yet somehow, Toyota has also created something that delivers 320 horsepower, sub-6-second acceleration, and handling dynamics that make driving engaging rather than just transportation. Perhaps most significantly, this RAV4 represents Toyota's statement of intent for the electrified future. This isn't grudging compliance with efficiency regulations, it's enthusiastic embrace of what electric assistance can bring to the driving experience. The instant torque, the silent operation, the sophisticated power management. These aren't compromises you tolerate for better fuel economy. They're genuine improvements to the fundamental driving experience that happen to come with environmental benefits. The market implications extend far beyond Toyota's showrooms. If this combination of performance, efficiency, and practicality succeeds at mainstream price points, it forces the entire industry to reconsider what's possible in the compact crossover segment. The days of choosing between fun and responsible, between performance and practicality, may finally be behind us. The 2026 Toyota RAV4 GR Sport isn't just an evolution of an already successful formula, it's proof that the future of automotive performance might be more exciting, more accessible, and more sustainable than anyone dared to imagine. In a segment that's been defined by compromise, Toyota has created something that refuses to compromise at all, and that changes everything. This is what happens when one of the world's most conservative automakers decides to get radical. The result isn't just a better RAV4, it's a glimpse of a future where having it all isn't just possible, it's parked in your driveway.
So, what do you think? Has Toyota just created the most exciting compact SUV of 2026? Drop your thoughts below down here, and don't forget to subscribe to Swift Shift, where innovation meets the road, and every drive tells a new story.